Right, we are back for the second stream today. Final match for this match day 7 AHR and CLR based off the replay. So the matchup took place while we were streaming Sports Race Asylum and Medway Racing League. So now we get all of the action hopefully out of that shared replay file. So what are we looking at today? So we see AHR and CLR. AHR with 4 wins, 2 losses. CLR win 5 losses. We see the cars and the tracks. First up at Monza we have Lexus RCF GT500 2016 Group 2 car, and then go to Tokyo and have the Renault RS01 GT3 2016 model for all of us. Matchup lineups for today. See, AHR have brought their big guns, James and Dan Evan. So Lapin Racing, really quick driver. We have Slide Rules, Simon and Bailey with the debut. CLR, you see, have River, G, Main Onion, G, Couch, Racer, and Echo. And have a look at the current leaderboards after match day 6. You see that AHR are sitting in P4 over that blue line. So the top 4 will go after match day 9. The top 4 will go into Final 4. So for now it's looking good for AHR ZFS. They lost their matchup, so I have 3 losses. So will they win? Would look promising for AHR. And CLR sitting in 9 with that 1 victory so far. Alright, right. I think without any further ado, let's jump into the replay. So go quickly through the qualifying order. Data Fan placed the car for HR in P1, River Ruckus P2 for CLR, James in 3rd, Lapin GT in P4, we have Prodigy P5, Couch Racer qualified P6, Slide Rules in 7th, Echo, and Bailey, Richie, Onion, and Simon. So I think quite good mix so far. Let's start this race, this replay. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And away we go. Everyone seems to be on the medium tires for the start. And then with a good start so far, River already using that slipstream braking. 41, River showing his nose, also defending his position from James. And River goes into the lead early. A strong move. River P1, then P2, James P3, Prodigy P4. Then I heard some tires. Green flag, we are racing again. Couch Racer using Cypress P5, Lapin in P7, Bailey P8, Onion in 9th, Richie and Echo at the back. Oh, Echo had a little incident by the looks. So River into the lead early. Can he keep that lead? And Monza, the temple of speed in those Group 2 cars. High downforce, quick cars to drive. Definitely good fun, I guess, for this one out of the Lesmos. And River already under pressure. Dan with the run, Dan showing his nose for Ascari. Dan has the inside line, breaks later by the looks. And then gets back into P1 where he qualified this car. River in P2, James with a good run through his car, but also here comes Prodigy. No, Prodigy had a penalty by the looks, got slowed down. Couch Racer up to P4, past his teammate. So Prodigy down to P5, Lapin in P6. Slide Rules in 7th ahead of his teammate Bailey in 8th. Bailey with a penalty. And we have Onion, Richie, Simon and Echo at the back in a close battle. We stay with them. I guess for the run into T1 this could be interesting. You see Richie They're trying to use the slip behind Onion. Onion defending is like breaking early. Richie moves up the order, but then spins it, loses it on the power out of the first chicane. So Richie with a costly mistake at the front. It is really close between Dan, River and James. So Dan keeping that position, trying to provide some street for James, and also Prodigy is back with those. So close racing at the front. James moved up the orders around the outside of River. Now River still there for the last mode 2. James hangs around the outside up to P2. It is River in P3, Prodigy in 4th. Then a little gap to Lapin GT in P5. Couch Racer not too far behind in 6th position. And we have slide rules on in P7, P8. Simon with a penalty will serve that coming out of Ascari. Echo is close, so Echo will get that position, will move up 1 position into P9. Bailey serving 1.5 second penalty. And here comes Richie, but after that spin he dropped down the order, but he's close to the AHR driver for now. At the front it's Dan, James and Rivers still in a close one. Get Rivers on the perspective now into T1. James with the move, so CTC no bump drafting rule, so you have to go for a move. This gives River the opportunity to go for a move. Where is Dan? Where is Dan? Here he is on the inside. We have a look here. Here he comes. You see Prodigy in here as well. Staying close, so James leading this one, but then again with the poor exit, so it is, we have to go to another camera angle. Good evening Couch, good evening River, by the way. Spun alert, amazing racing incoming. Alright, I already saw some pretty good racing. Let's have a look at this close racing at the front. Then River, James, Prodigy, we have Lapin, we also have Couch there. Excellent. And all 2 teams with 3 cars in the top 6, really close. James on the inside, it's River, a little tap. But fair play, not taking advantage of this, getting the run out of Ascari. Look at that. Let's go back to Couch Racer. I saw someone had a penalty. Who was that? Oh, it was Prodigy again. He had a penalty on the first lap, I think, where he was close with this one. So Lapin inside. River under pressure. James and Dan took advantage there, and we see a mighty run for Lapin GT. For this one, we have a 3-way into the first turn. Will it work? River on the inside line. James backing out of this. I think Lapin goes a bit too deep, yeah, but made it somehow on the apex. All contact on the exit. Bit unlucky, I guess. Still River is in the mix. Couch best CLR driver in P4, Prodigy P5, River P6, then the slide rules and Onion with Echo at the back of his teammate in P9. Simon a bit of a gap. Richie got to pass, but then we see a yellow flag. Someone spun it. Oh, River lost another position, so River went from P1 to P9. At some point, can he recover? That's the question. All drivers are using the medium tires at this stage, with Simon in P10, Richie 11th, and Bailey in P12 at the moment. So Dan took advantage of all the battling behind. Big gap already. Lapin in P2 and James in P3. Couch Racer, the first of the CLR drivers to chase those 3 AHR drivers at the front. Prodigy this time without a penalty. Ascari uses a slip in P5. Slide rules took advantage of that incident that we saw with River dropping down to P9, but he's back, he's pushing. So Echo 7th, River 8th, Onion in P9, and we are just 7 minutes into this 30-minute race. Exciting opening couple of laps so far, not gonna lie. Can Richie make contact? Can he close that gap? I don't want him to make actual contact, just to get that into striking distance. Don't get me wrong. I want to see him taking out any other drivers, that's for sure. So then, with that comfortable lead, now James in P2 and Lap in GT. But look at those two CLR drivers, the black and blue colored car, Scout Racer and Prodigy. I think there was a little bit of a miscommunication through the second chicane, the Della Rocha. Now I think it is all sorted through the Lesmos, no drama at all. Oh, we see slide rules, they're losing it at the exit of Lesmo 2. This gives River Rufus the run, and Echo should also get the run on slide rules. No damage, but lost so much momentum. Where's Onion? Onion is close, but not close enough for this one. So slide rules down to P8, River up to P6 already, and I think the gap to Prodigy also not too bad after all. 5-6 seconds maybe that one. So can Couch Racer and Prodigy work together, use each other's slip down the main straight. We see the same thing for James and Lapping GT. James staying in front, and we see Prodigy and Couch Racer. Prodigy now. Yeah, this was a good slipstream team. So Prodigy definitely got closer to the top three. Couch Racer still being in the mix for this fight. River in 6 opened up the gap to slide rules, who stayed in front of Onion, and Simon is also close. Simon trying to pressure, not gonna work. So Simon in P9. Richie intense. What happened to Echo? Echo had some damage as well on the rears. It's gone now. He is quite, I don't know, 10 seconds maybe already. The gap to Bailey. Looks like Dan is running away with it. James and Lappin, they are doing the teamwork with Prodigy right behind, and then our Tracer seems to be losing that toe. Not that close, but Prodigy is definitely trying to do something here against the two AHR drivers again. There is no bomb drafting allowed, so they have to slipstream past, slingshot past each other on that straight. So Prodigy gets a nice run, a massive run down the main straight, lapping into P2. Prodigy bonus each other, but no, has to back out for now. Oh, there was a bit of contact, and then he lost all the momentum. Unlucky, too close into the first chicane, so he has to work hard again to close that gap. Couch in P5, River in P6, slide rule 7, Simon 8. Menonian also dropped some positions. Richie is in P9, Onion behind his teammate. Richie after his spin out of the first chicane with some good progress again in this race. He sees Simon, he also sees the slide rules. This could be still an opportunity for the CLR drivers to make up some lost ground. It is. Let's jump back to the front runners. Prodigy again with a great middle sector. You see that he opened up the gap to his teammate Couch Racer, and we see the same thing happening between James and Lappin GT, whip streaming down the main straight. then with a nice little gap already. We also see the tire wear after 12 minutes. It looks like it's a medium race for this one. Judging the tire wear. Or now or medium soft, who knows? 12 minutes in, 18 minutes to go. And those two doing the teamwork to make the dream work, right? Oh, couldn't resist. Sorry. Prodigy in P4, Couch Racer in 5th, River in 6th. No, let's have a look at slide rules. Oh, Richie down the inside. Simon has the inside, so for the Della Roger chicane, he keeps that message for now. Richie has to be patient. Nobody has to stay behind until the exit of Les McCool. Simon, a little bit of a weird wiggle. Les McCool focus on exit. Simon missed that apex. This could be the run for Richie. Heading down towards the Escari chicane under the bridge. Oh, Simon defending that position for now, so Richie has to be patient. Good run through Escari, maybe. Good exit. It's still close. This is the run. It still looks like 4 or 5 tenths the gap between. Oh, Richie with the undercut. Early pit stop. Onion staying out. Bailey staying out. So Richie into the pits. Tries to do something here. Echo staying out. So we are 40 minutes in, 16 minutes to go. And then the teammates, Lappin GT and James. 2 and 3. Prodigy trying his best to close that gap somehow, but it's tough with 2 drivers helping each other, don't fight and play it like how it's intended to be in the team versus team. River again with a great comeback up to P5. Prodigy with the fastest lap of the race so far, 39.8. Probably a little bit of slipstream assist with that one. We're not sure. 40 seems to be the time. And again, James and Lappin slingshot again. James in front. And it's Lappin GT right behind, taking a wide line, and then okay, Lappin GT staying out, then into the pits. James is Prodigy, everybody probably will be pitting now, so Lappin GT doing the overcut. We saw Richie doing the undercut, slide rolls into the pits. Oh, Simon staying out as well. Everyone else seems to be pitting now. Couch, Echo. So did the undercut work for Richie? That's the question. He comes round the Parabolica or the Arboreto. How that corner is named since a couple of years, in fact. So with that early pit stop, the undercut. Will he get past slide rules? It didn't work out as hoped by the looks. They will probably get past Simon, so Simon is staying out doing the overcut, and everyone else seems to be running medium so far. Also Bailey was staying out, going for a longer burst stint. So then leading virtually Onion also stayed out, trying to cover one of the AHR drivers with that strategy. Half a second the gap though, the penalty though, coming through the Ascari, so then is close. I don't think Onion will fight it too hard. expect him to pit Lapin GT into the pits. Guess Simon will be doing the same now. No point in staying out for any longer on those mediums. And of course he's staying out, because why not? Also Onion staying out. I think he wanted to pit. Had a wide line and suddenly Dan was on the inside. So maybe he tried to compromise Dan's line a little bit, challenging him into the first turn, but no. I think Onion's tires are a bit toast, or he's risking it of losing everywhere. But Bailey also stayed out, so we have Simon, Onion and Bailey still staying out at this stage. Maybe they go for softs, I don't know, medium to softs, it is possible. James opened up a little gap to his teammate Lapin GT in P6 Prodigy. It's close, and River also, look at that. River, after that comeback, he was, I think, nearly 10 seconds behind Prodigy. Now back with his teammate. Can they work together to get closer to the two AHR drivers in front, Lapin GT and James? That's the question. Car tries with a little gap now. Richie in P10, he got past Slide rules with a 0.5 second penalty. Won't be keeping up with Richie then, and poor Echo after that incident, running at the back. Probably not much more in store for Echo after this one. 30 minutes is not that long to recover from a mistake, so Simon is low on fuel, will be pitting this lap now. Dan back into the lead. Bailey pitting. Onions staying out for another lap. Alright, so I guess Onion is going for a soft tire run. He's still carrying up the position for now against James. That is probably not too bad for his teammates. But then you see that traction. James has, I think, the better line. No, he couldn't stay on that throttle, and Onion doing his best to cut out a couple of seconds. James has to be patient again through the Lesmos. Now this time he has the inside line for Lesmo 2, and he gets that position. But look at that also, Lapin GT under pressure. River Ricus got past Team Prodigy now with the run. Oh, this would be massive. Oh, again, he is taking no prisoners at all. Has that speed coming out of Lesmo 2 and got that move done right before the Ascari, and also Prodigy now with a great run through Ascari. Is it possible? So yeah, they try to slipstream each other. Onion is still sitting there in P3, but the fuel is now too low. Has to pit. Now we see side by side, inside line versus outside line. River throws Onion into the pits now. Will we see Onions going for soft tires for 9 minutes and a couple of seconds? We'll see again racing River versus Lapin. Lapin GT the inside line, River around the outside, and Lapin braking late, too late, so River with that move up to P4, and then Prodigy again unlucky. He couldn't go anywhere through that first turn. And Lapin apologizes with the indicator saying it wasn't intentional. I totally agree. It was just like he outbraked themselves and then nowhere to go. But it's definitely feeling the pressure. Prodigy with a good run again. So is it possible for Prodigy to get that P4 with just over 8 minutes to go? Let's run through the order quickly. And then Andy James, the top 2 AHR drivers, 1, 2, River in P3. Lapin GT 4th, Prodigy 5th. Within the slipstream range, though, is still opportunity for Prodigy. Couch Racer in P6, Richie up to P7. Slide rules against Simon dropped down to P9 after the long run. He is also using the soft tires, okay, interesting. Onion is using the soft tires as well, but the gap to Simon is big. Echo 11th. Oh, and Bailey made a mistake. Bailey's. What happened to Bailey? Didn't change tires? No way. Refueled, but didn't change tires. Forgot to press the wrong button. Ah, I think that's a tough one. A tough pill to swallow. So Echo moves up one position. Didn't look like that. The top two. Then River is pushing and Lapin versus Prodigy. Let's go on board with Prodigy. So we are just 7 minutes away from the end of the first race, and Prodigy pushing to get that P4. Solid run through the chicane now into the first of the two Lesmos, and keeping it nice and steady. Bit of dirty air probably. 50 inside curve early on the power. A little bit of a wiggle that lost him probably a couple of attempts. So, this rear view is not as good as hoped. So we jump on to the dash cam for that through the Ascari chicane we go. Still keeping that gap round about half a second between Lapin and Prodigy. The slipstream should help down the straight, heading into the Parabolica. Let's see here, Prodigy gaining. Can he get early on that power? Kinda. It's not close enough. And look at that. Oh, River is back with James after being more than 10 seconds down early in this race. What a drive so far. Amazing to see. James has to defend his position now. I think that is gone. He's through the Curva Grande already now. James and River went through Curva Grande, and River is pushing. He showed his nose. He said, "Hey, I'm here." James touched that gravel on the outside, pushing like crazy. We are just 5 minutes away from the end of this race, so not much time left for River. Let's go to a bit on the Astro for James, but kept that power down. Let's speed up. Lapin and Prodigy as well. Look at that side by side. Lapin defending the inside line under the bridge. Has Prodigy to run for the Ascari? No, not quite. Has to back out, I think. Oh, he tries to hang around the outside. He makes that move. Stick. Wow, what a move. What a move. Prodigy up to before now. Breaking the toe. Trying to break the toe. Let's put it that way. Back to this battle for P2. River shows his toe from the inside of the Parabolica Arboreto turn. Now is close, gets the round probably with that slip. James defending the inside line early. Here it comes. Oh no, gives up the inside line. We go to the chase cam. Breaks later. And River still makes that move. Stick, but that runs a little bit wide on the exit. Side by side they go. Oh, what racing. What racing it is. And Ken James hanging around the outside. It is a left-hander that the large chicane. So James in the better position for now. Don't think he will get a penalty for that, and River a bit unsettled through the exit onto the grass again. Struggles a little bit with the dirty air through Lesmo 1. Can he bring it back for Lesmo 2? And then we have Lapin GT and Prodigy. Whoa. P2, P3, P4, P5. Both in a really close battle to run. Again, into Ascari, and River again with that run inside line. River up to P2. It's back and forth between the drivers and River. What a race so far. Ups and downs, of course. He's trying to break that toe inside line. Going back to the racing line. One defensive move. That is okay. But James now, he will have the toe down the main straight coming around Parabolica. And is close. Is really close. And Prodigy versus Lapidgy, the same situation. The CLR leading. We see James with that slipstream got past. So River into P3 again. Let's see Lapin as well with that run. Can he stop it for the first time? Yes, he can. But again, River this time in position. We have to have a look at the other drivers. Richie up to P6. Couch Racer P7. Slide Rules is 8th. Simon 9th on soft. Oh, then with the fastest lap, 39.8. Onion on the soft patching. Simon. Final 2 minutes. Echo in P11 and Bailey P12. So then gone. River again up to P2, a little gap to James this time. The lap in GT versus Prodigy, also not over yet. So let's have a look at the clock. We are 1 minute 30 away. That's the penultimate lap, and it is. So River, a little gap this time. Is it enough to stay in P2? That's the question. Lap in GT, the same with Prodigy. Prodigy with that toe. But River caught up, braking for Parabolica. River is tires better, fuel better. Oh, can River defend that position? They crossed the line for the final lap, then checked out already. Turn 1. The chicane. So River with that nice little gap to James. Lap and GT, that's closer between Lap and GT and Prodigy. Oh, look, Lap and going defensive. Prodigy looking around the outside, brakes. No, doesn't brake that late. Is close, so can he get a good run out of the first turn? No, Lap and GT with more grip, more traction, and James is back with River. Oh, it's so hard to pick up all the racing action, and he has a great run, but River can defend that position. But now I think inside line for the Delorta chicane. He times it nicely. Lapin and Prodigy as well. Close racing between those two for the final 50 minutes of this race since the pit stop basically. But James in a good position for now for the run into the Ascari chicane. The same goes for Lapin GT and Prodigy. But also Prodigy with 1 second penalty. Oh, unlucky. That's not going to work. The River stays in front for Ascari. Now I think there's one more opportunity for James to make a move. River again trying to break that toe, covering that inside line now for the Parabolica. Probably forcing James the long way round. So River with a slight advantage. But James around the outside. Does he have the grip? Does he have the balls? Or he runs a bit wide? It will be around to the line, but a move around the onside at Parabolica. What a move, what a race between the two drivers. Well done, well played. James 2, River 3, Lapin GT 4th, Prodigy in P5, Richie after his lap 1 incident. Could have been further up, we should probably count 6, Richie 7th, Flight Rule will finish in P8 for this one. Simon stays just in front of Onion. Yeah, Onion. Also tires probably not as good. This was hoping so. Simon 9th, Onion in 10th. Bailey finished the race already. And Echo in P12. Alright, that was the first race. So quickly bring up this information for you while I'll be switching the replay. So stay tuned for a short intermission. But what a race, guys. What a race. Right. Oh. Wait for the second race loads as well. Oh. I thought we were already here. The intermission doesn't have this one. Didn't want to show you all the boring stuff in the background. So we will have this one on. Okay, it looks like play has loaded, so I don't want to get spoiled with the race result in this one. Let's get ready for the second race. Then you see we are in the Renault RS01 GT3 2006 Group 3 car at Tokyo Expressway East, counterclockwise, and it's wet. It is wet, ladies and gentlemen, and this should watch as well. So, just this. So we have the qualifying, and we have James taking pole position this time. Then in P2, slide rules P3, lap in GT. Also, wow. Top 4 for AHR, River. That's the CLR pick, by the way. River in P5, Couch Racer in 6, Onion 7th, the Rainmaster. What can the Rainmaster do? Tokyo in the rain. Echo in P8, Richie in 9th, Simon 10th, Prodigy in P11. We are actually missing a driver. So what are we missing? I think it's Bailey, right? AHR Bailey probably had some connection issues. I don't know, but it is what it is. So we are starting the replay now for race number 2. Let's go. So everyone is running the heavy wet tire, by the way, in those conditions, and we're off dry section in the tunnel for the start, grid start. And AHR with the top 4. But lap in GT not with the best start. Rivo gained the position, and then here we go. We see the heavy rain. Now it is really heavy rain, like soaking wet for this one. First braking zone, the hairpin. Usually a crucial turn, with James staying in the lead. Slide rules P2 for now. Dan in P3, in 4th, lap in GT 5th, and we have Couch in 6th, Onion P7, Echo 8. It's close on this opening couple of corners. Richie in P9, Simon 10th, and Prodigy dropped all the way down to P11, but still within the mix. So top 3, AHR, James, Slide Rules, and Dan through the first couple of sweeping corners. We go into the tricky section, at least from my side as well, because it's easy to just clip the walls or lose the rear. Those, this is what happened to Dan, I think. No, to Slide Rules. Collect some damage, so we'll lose that position. Too eager through the chicane. Have to be patient on the exit as well. So River in 4th, the best CLR driver. Couch in 5th, Lapin dropped another position, I think, to the Couch. Echo in 7th, and Onion in 8th so far, but Onion with some damage early as well. Front, it should fix itself in the next couple of seconds. I think Simon with a better run through the final double right-hander. It is Prodigy and Onion at the back. Richie as well didn't have the best run, so Simon with a good run for this one, but I think Richie had a different approach to that final turn. We're gaining some speed now, the long slipstreaming part of this track. Richie in P8, Echo 7th, let's have a look. Lapin in 6th, Couch got past Slide Rules, he loses. Does he lose another position? We'll see. Slide Rules on the inside line, that's a bit more slippery, I think. To defense it for now, Couch and River, the two German drivers for CLR, right behind the AHR. Now in P3, Dan and James, they have opened up that gap early. James and Dan, and then Slide Rule still in P3 defending that position. Couch, River, and lapping 4, 5, and 6. We see side-by-side action somewhere. Main Onion moved up the order up to P8 right behind Echo. And Simon with the train, Richie, Prodigy at the back. We see purple sector times incoming now. For this one, so James, no drama. The same goes for them. And this time, Slide Rules enter with the chicane. At least the entry on the exit, he tapped the wall, so Couch P3. River in fifth, but under pressure, lapping GT. Catching, getting closer, also Echo right behind, so have a look from the onboard perspective, so it's risky to run that high on the wall. This is probably where you have the most trip in those trading conditions. River had a good run out of the final turn and is now running. So River is close, the slipstream. Run side by side we go. Who has the inside line? It should be Slide Rules. Also Dan versus Couch. Oh, late on the brakes. Couch a bit too deep probably. Can he bring it back? Nice little V shape. It's swirly on the exit, but a nice run. No, the heat is on, the pressure is on. Couch challenging Dan for P2. Slide Rules stayed in front of River just through that long straight into the hairpin. So River had the look, had the run, but Slide Rules had the position. That position. We see Couch really close now behind. Then what a run. James checked out. Unstoppable in those conditions by the looks for now. Then and Couch racing a little gap. Slide Rules still in P4. Gap to River opened up. This time Slide Rules gets a decent exit out of the chicane. And lapping now with some mighty pressure, some good lines. And he has to stay behind one now. Slide is also with a massive run caught up with Couch Racer. Couch Racer lost a bit of ground. No, so we go to that camera then. The leading car, Couch Racer P3. Slide Rules P4. All within the slipstream now. I think this is a massive run for Couch Racer in that slip now. Nothing Dan can do at home, but tucks back into that slipstream. Gets the run. Again, braking for the hairpin. Bit deep again. What a nice move. Well played, well defended. So far, so Couch again up to P2, then P3. Slide Rule stays in P4. River Ruthless in 5th. Got a little gap to lap in GT. Echo still running P7 ahead of his teammate Richie in P8. Onion. When will the Rainmaster shine? In P9 currently. Simon in 10th and Prodigy at the back. I know Prodigy had some good practice runs, but then got unlucky for that race, probably. So James in the lead, purple Couch Racer in P2, then in P3. Nice defensive drive. Oh, a little bit wiggly. Tight run. Early on the power, a little bit of traction control kicking in. I think then the same run, but now slipstream for them and the slide rules as well. The gap to River opened up a little bit on the lower end of that slipstream range probably. Lapid GT still close in slipstream range. Echo, Richie, Onion, the 3 CLR drivers, 7, 8 and 9. You also see Simon still there and Prodigy trying to get closer. Let's watch this, where this time Couch Racer is the leading car for this slipstream train. Probably nothing he can do about it. So then slipstreams pass. We are braking for that tight hairpin. Oh, and then loses it on the power. Does a nice little 360, but goes all the way down to P6. And here comes Richie as well. So a little bit too early on that power. And then the car goes round and round. But good job to not just like spin forever and ever. So Richie now challenging Dan for P6, Lapid GT in P5. River in 4th, slide routes, a great drive so far in P3. Couch into that gap to slide routes is okay. I think 1.5, 2 seconds maybe, yeah, 2 seconds roughly. Judging the visuals. And slide routes again, a little bit of a struggle through that chicane. Could be the run for River, but then River laps it. The wall. A little bit of attack, loses the momentum, the speed, so GT left it around behind River. And River again going defensive, playing it smart maybe. Brakes for the double left hander towards the end of the lap. Makes a highlight and cuts back. You get a good run out of the final turn, which he does. Looks like Richie is not able to keep up with Dan. Richie in 7th, Echo in 8th, Onion in 9th under pressure. Simon is close, has the slipstream, and we see Prodigy as well. And here, Simon not sure which way to go, left, right. Goes back into the slipstream, waiting for the right opportunity then to go for a move. If you're too early, that's not good. Maybe now this is a nice run, or keeps it safe. No, goes side by side into the braking zone for the hairpin. Was it too late though? I don't know, camera, give us the angle we want to have. So Simon versus Onion. Oh, and then there was a tap between the cars. Simon backs out, spun Onion, but yeah, unlucky I guess. The exit out they happen, so Prodigy up to P9. Richie lost that position to Echo, so Echo now behind them, but that gap is already big, 2-3 seconds roughly. Lapid GT still close with River, and River close to slide routes. So we are 12 minutes in, 18 to go. So still plenty of racing, and we also see, and that's interesting for me, that the tires are wearing quite a bit in this race. Also the fuel is getting lower, so a one-stop strategy incoming by the looks, and also a tire change mode likely. Again, this time Lapid GT with the overtake. Probably River again with some wall contact coming out of one of those turns. But yes, again, a great exit coming out of the final turn. Will get the toe down the line straight, long straight. It is now. Is it too early? He goes for the move. But now this time Lapin GT is really close and could gain a little bit. Again, River keeping in the middle of the road. Great. Does he make it for the turn? Does tight line, so it's not where the most grip is. Struggles a little bit on the exit. So Lapin GT is still close. Also through the first part, seems like they're all gaining a little bit on slide rules, but slide rules also gained on Couch Racer. Couch Racer, a little mistake, I'm not sure what happened here, but it seems to be the rears are now starting to slide. No traction out of those turns. Couch Racer had a nice little gap already. And it's all gone. For this, gets a decent run so far. The chicane, crucial. Good run on slide rules with a big slide. It's the opportunity for River, I think, as well. We see Lapin GT also at that rear left, right, hard to control if it gets loose. But great racing. So then up, getting closer to his teammate again after the spin. Richie in 7th. Echo 8, Onion in P9 again with some damage. Was struggling a little bit with those. And then into the pits. So after 15 minutes of racing, we see Leader hitting Simon. Prodigy. What happened to Prodigy? A big gap. So this is not his race for now. So James is pitting, Couch is pitting, Cycles. So everyone is basically pitting on this lap. By the looks, no, of course someone is doing a different strategy. Richie staying out for one more lap, boys. Yeah, maybe a tactical move again to slow down James, but the gap between James and Couch is quite big. Oh, look at that. Did River just under-fueled a little bit? Yeah. Put in less fuel compared to slide rules to get in front track position. Interesting. Lapin also fuel to the max capacity. Then in 7th, Prodigy. Prodigy pitted early. That's why. Okay, he made an undercut. So sorry about that, Prodigy. Good race. Go on, get in there. Echo, Onion, and Simon now for this ones. So interesting to see how long will Richie stay out on those warm wets there. 40%. He flips the wall, collects damage on the front and the suspension as well, so it should be an easy one for James to get past Richie now. Richie the inside line, fighting? Not really, because his car is still damaged, so nothing he can do at this moment, and they will be pitting now, but will spend less time in the pits probably. Couch in 3rd, River in 4th. Light rules in P5, still within the slipstream range, so good exit, or a bit of a slide. Again, this could be the little help that River needed to stay in front of slide rules. Lapin GT in 6th, then 7th, Prodigy with an uppercut up to P8. Echo and Onion 8th, 9th, 10th, and Simon now P11. So where is Richie? Still sitting in the pits, coming off. Here comes Lap HD, cuts past. Same goes for slide rules and Lapin. Got past Dan. Also got past Richie. Richie not up to speed yet in P7. Will stay in front of his teammates probably. Here comes Prodigy and Echo breaking. Oh, that happened. So yeah, Richie 7th, Prodigy 8th. Echo 9th, Onion 10th. Oh, this one. James. Look at the minimap, look at the gap, James. Unreal, this combination. Really strong performance. Couch in P2. Slide rules got past River. The River was running in front of slide rules. It's probably easy to just make those tiny little mistakes when you lose momentum. It's a fast flowing street circuit, but in those conditions you have to be, and again touches the wall on the outside. This is probably also the opportunity for a lap in GT. Or we see Dan with the run built back the River. We saw the final two turns. River was really strong. We always see slide rules with a little bit of a slide coming out of the final turn, and you see Dan in the distance, those headlights. "10 minutes to go." Like another massive run for River, getting closer and closer with that slipstream. Won't be enough. I think it won't be enough. Braking for the hairpin. Tight line, that's an interesting one. This time it seems to have worked for River. Ooh, that puddle nearly caught out the CLR driver, but good quick hands to catch that slide. And now this is really close between slide rules and River. But overtap again. We see Dan and also lap in GT, I think. Okay, understeer for River. It didn't catch that apex. Hits the wall again. Is it damage? Unfortunately, yes, it is damage. So it will be difficult through that chicane as well. Understeers again. Loses all the momentum. Dan with the run now. Lost 40-50 kph because of that. The one little mistake leads to another, and then to another, and boom, 3 seconds lost on that lap. So looks like Dan with the run also. Lap in GT is close. This could be a double overtake for AHR against CLR. Coming out of the final turn, both have the slipstream on that long straight. Where is Prodigy? No, he's not close enough for this one with his CLR teammates, Echo and Onion, and Richie behind. So slipstream number 1. Will he get the second slipstream? No, this Dan now gets the slipstream. So that they didn't lose anything. Braking for the hairpin again. Don't try to interfere with each other. It's good driving and getting closer. So we have the slide rules, River, Dan, and lapping now really close for this one. Where's Couch? Couch Racer with a little gap, then 2 slide rules, and James already through the middle sector. New chicane approaching, while the other drivers coming round. Start the second sector, Couch, Slide Rules, River, Dan, and Lapin GT. 610 we have the gap to Prodigy, Echo, Richie, Onion, and Simon at the back. So we have to stay with this. Oh, Cycles with a massive run on this part. Really get a decent run. Exit for the chicane. Yes, it does. River again. Flip the wall. Has damage. Lapin and Dan as well caught out with that by the looks of it. So River with massive front damage. Splitter and both of the suspensions. And runs very high. Nearly touches those walls again, and probably just has to slipstream again, so it's still possible to get P3. 6 minutes to go. Couch Racer with a nice 3-second gap maybe, and Slide Rules in P3. River, that exit out of final turn always is really helpful. And Dan and Lapin streaming each other, try to get closer, but I think River has to run now on Slide Rules. Will be catching the AHR driver, will be very close again, coming out of the hairpin probably. Watch that. So definitely under 1 second, 6, 7 tenths maybe the gap at this stage. Slide Rules, Couch Racer P2 still good. Personal best 2:08.3. James doing a 2:06.3. 2 seconds. Ooh, there you have it. That's crazy. So again, River is really close, but here comes his bogeys section. Many times we saw him losing some speed, also collecting some damage. Again, taps the wall slightly. Not too bad though this time. So careful through the chicane. Again, understeers a little bit. Taps the wall, loses a little bit of momentum. We have to go to this camera. Yeah, Dan is back. Has the slipstream, and Slide Rules probably out of slipstream for now. Oh, and this was too late. Damage. No, this is the worst timing for damage for the long straight. So we will see Dan now lying past River. So the damage still not repaired, still not fixed. He's losing like probably 10-15 kph. No, but the good thing is he will get that slipstream. Now damage is fixed, so just in time I think. And the gap to Slide Rules has opened up, of course. 3.5 minutes to go, so 2 more laps for this one. Dan inside, River outside line, who's going for a late move, a bit deep, but we'll get a good run probably on the exit. Upshift to second here, gets the power down. Dan defends that position. So stays behind for now, and also his Lapin GT still here and there. Again, River understeers a little bit in that. Maybe a little bit of dirty air as well in those conditions. Again, this is the apex. Taps the wall. This is the opportunity for Lapin. They go side by side, and yeah, that what Lapin fair play again. I think there was a bit of contact. Probably nothing could have done to avoid it. fair play, sportsmanship, that's what we want to see. Hats off for that. Great display. So, the slide rules, and then 3 and 4 couch racer in P2, and James another 2:06. So final lap of the race for James, and then roughly 20 seconds, I don't know, 25, 30 seconds, I don't know what the gap actually was. So couch racer now into the tunnel section, and also starting the final lap of the race now. Slide rules in third, then in fourth with the slip. River in fifth with lapping GT still there. Little bit of slipstream prodigy in seventh. Richie in eighth. 30 plus seconds. Alright, yeah. Onion ninth. Echo 10th. And Simon is in the 11th into the tunnel. Alright, so hairpin, no drama for couch racer slide rules as well. Ease and exit, same goes for Dan. And we have River and Lapinch. River purple, let's go. But it's just the first sector, right? So the two AHR drivers now, really close slide rules, and then and a couch racer approaching the chicane. Dan is he close? Yeah, but James already around the final turns, and what a race, James! So what a race! Yeah, God, exactly. River was hitting those walls every time. So what a race, James. Dominant performance. Great stuff. Here comes, oh, couch racer with the damage on the final lap. What's the gap? 2 slide rules. It's big enough, only a big slide. So I think couch should be safe. Yeah, the fuel is slow. The damage is fixed. The gap should be big enough for couch racer to finish in P2. Yeah, the fuel should be okay. Crosses the line, finishes on the podium. Well done. Slide rules in P3, then P4, then River in 5th, Lapin GT in 6th, and then CLR team photo. Look at that. They're going for 4 wide over the line. Come on, guys. You can do it. Oh, it's just 3 wide. Prodigy, Echo, Richie, Onion. Runs out of fuel, so Onion blapped that photo, the 4 wide photo, and Simon in P11. Alright. So, great race, guys. Great fun. Good entertainment. Quickly have a look. I get the race results are in, so I can try to send them for you as well. Let me take a look at that. So race number 1 was 68 to 48 for AHR at Monza. Then we have race number 2. It's 7 to 49. That's in favor of AHR. This leaves us with the final overall score. Still provisional, of course. It needs to be double checked and everything. Maybe some reports incoming, but I think there was fair play all around. AHR 135, CLR 97 for this one. Great job, F1. Thank you for joining this little replay stream. Yeah, It's a bit unfortunate we couldn't get another streamer in to do the live broadcast, but it's okay to have it on the replay as well to see the racing action and cover quite a few of those great moments during this matchup. So yeah, that's it for me. So the double stream. Thank you all, and hope to see you back at the end of September, where we will continue with match day 8 CTC 2024 season. So looking forward to that. Definitely some great matchups again, as always, as usual. And that being said, it's time to say goodbye for the stream. Yeah.